Mrparka here to review one from MVD. It is called The Sky is Falling, not to be confused with The Sky is Fallen or Is Falling. This is The Fallen. Pretty much, I guess, they say it's a tradition of Polanski's The Tenet. People would call this a slow burn, but I don't even want to call it a slow burn because it almost seems like it's even too slow to be called a slow burn. It basically follows the story of an unstable woman. You find out she's unstable, obviously, through a lot of scenery shots and her walking and doing things. And there's some narration of, obviously, a psychiatrist talking to her and trying to get her to assimilate into society. And as the time progresses, she moves into this house, and she finds out at a supermarket that this house once was the home of a woman who ended up killing her child and then herself, from what you understand. So basically, after hearing this, she starts to kind of hallucinate all sorts of weird things. She starts seeing this little girl around, and the little girl and her have a connection. Her dreams start to become very weird with the mother and the little girl, and she starts seeing the trauma that this little girl went through. And it's not very hard to figure out who the little girl is and what exactly is happening. By the end, you understand fairly well what happened. I mean, it's not exactly a marvelous twist or anything like that, but it definitely is a psychological movie that is very slow. Some of the music in it almost seems like it's straight out of the video game The Sims. Some of the scores are kind of creepy. Some of it is, very pianoist. Like very piano heavy and generic, so you think elevator music or The Sims or something like that. It feels like I was watching The Sims in sort of like a Lifetime soap opera thing at times, and then other times it felt like I was watching a psychological horror movie a little bit. The acting is good, I will give it that. The lead actress does a very good job, I thought, but there's just not much substance in here. I mean, you pretty much figure out where it's going to go and how it's going to end and what type of movie it is. And there's an hour and 16 minutes of it, so you think, well, here we go. But the movie opens up with a 9-minute, pretty much following her inside shot with no dialogue, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I just mean the movie is very huge slow burn, and at moments it is very, very boring, where it seems like nothing is happening, and you just want to get through it to see what is going to happen, because you pretty much have it. You might have most of it figured out. I had a lot of it figured out. I knew some details that here and there. I mean, it's not going to throw you too many curveballs if you've seen anything like this. But like I said, some decent acting. There's a street preacher she sees, and there's a couple like religious things you'll spot in here, like the picture of the Last Supper is crooked all the time. It happens a couple times. The street preacher in the corner. There's some little like religious characters and stuff at one point in a store. That's kind of odd to have that in there. I mean, it doesn't really pertain to much except the street preacher in the film. I don't know, but the ending, I said, it's decent. The actress is good, but I just feel that this movie is way too slow and doesn't have enough payoff for anything. There is a couple creepy scenes in here, and it does kind of give that, like I said, Lifetime feel of abusive stuff. And a lot of the abuse scenes seem legitimate. I'm not gonna lie; they do seem kind of unnerving at points. But all in all, it's just not an amazing movie by any means, but not a horrible movie. It's well acted, and there's just not much in here, to be honest. It kind of feels, like I said, a soap opera, daytime drama, Lifetime original or something like that. But that is The Sky is Falling. Some people may enjoy it. I don't think it's a horrible movie at all by any means. It's just not something I would ever revisit. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.
You must hand your soul over before it's too late, for the end is near. Yo! You must open your heart and let God look in, so we can cleanse whatever darkness is in there. Let him in, and let him do his job. The same job he did for us thousands of years ago. Give yourself to the Holy Trinity. The sky is falling. I see through you. I see in you. You cannot hide. You cannot hide from the judgment day. The day of reckoning is inside you. The sky is falling. It is falling. It is falling on you.